David Dobrik made another video. This time it's an actual apology video. I know in the last video I was like, I don't trust this nigga, I do not. Now it's like, okay, I see where he's coming from. It's not all his fault, but he is partially has to take responsibility for it. Now I still think he kinda sus, but we gonna back off from him. So I'm gonna show like the main parts of his apology. Then I'm gonna say like what I think about it in the end. So here's some of the main parts of his apology.
The next day, I got consent to post the video. Even though I got the consent to post that video, I should have never posted it. And what I understand now, and I didn't understand before, is that she sent that text because she felt like she had to, not because she wanted to. And that's fucked up. And I'm sorry. When she later reached out a couple months later to take the video down, I immediately took it down. And I want to apologize to her and her friends for ever putting them in an environment that I enabled that made them feel like their safety and values were compromised. I'm so sorry. I was completely disconnected from the fact that when people were invited to film videos with us, especially videos that relied on shock for views or whatever it was, that I was creating an unfair power dynamic. I did not know this before. It was completely wrong, and I wish I was more responsible, and I wish I was more aware at the time, and I'm so sorry I missed that. I didn't know what was going on in that room, and I should have been. I should have been there, and I should have been making sure that everybody involved was taken care of and wasn't uncomfortable. I couldn't wrap my head around a childhood friend of mine doing this to people and actually hurting people, and I'm sorry for that. Not only did I discredit you, Ali, but I platformed Dom. And not only did I platform Dom, but I platformed the subject of sex in a negative way where I made jokes about it, and I reinforced that kind of behavior. And I'm so sorry, and I really let not only you down, but a lot of people down. I didn't reach out to any of these people, and that breaks my heart knowing that I was doing all this stuff and I was making all this content while there was people that were still really hurt by what I made. Before my content shifted to be more responsible and positive, I said and did things that were really offensive, and I called them bad jokes, and I can't even call them bad jokes, and it was cowardly of me to say in my last apology that I missed the mark, because it's fucking gross, and I'm sorry. A lot of people reached out to me saying cancel culture is bullshit and you need to fight back and you need to call people out, and I don't agree with how this should be taken at all. And I think when there is a crisis, there's a serious opportunity to correct yourself, to learn and improve, and to make sure those mistakes don't happen again. Some sort of toxicity or some sort of power dynamic in my friend group, but really just take the moment, especially when creating content that you're trying to get viewership out of, or you're trying to get laughs out of, like really take a moment and look at where the jokes end and where the feelings begin, because I think that's so incredibly important. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye.
Okay, I just want to start off by saying that was a good apology, a very, very good compared to his last apology. Now, obviously, if you want to see the whole video, you could go to his channel. I just showed like most of the relevant parts of it, but compared to the other video, this is giving more. Now, obviously, it's literally not our apology to accept, but in my view, I think that was a good apology for the public, at least. I mean, me personally, like when it comes to apologies and shit like that, I don't really know if I like believe that shit. And I don't know, it was different. It was a little different from other apologies. He kind of cut out some parts and shit, but no, I think it was kind of genuine. I mean, genuine or not, he still lost a shitload of sponsors. He doesn't even like monetize his videos, I think, so all of his income comes from like those fucking sponsors, and goddamn, they're all gone. Not even sponsors too, like fucking investors. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, his apology was good. It was more so general, so he's not like pointing out like specific people, and he kind of touched on basically everything as far as I know. I like the fact that he addressed like the little power dynamic shit in his little Vox squad. Like I first watched like I think a vlog squad video a couple months ago. No, probably like last year. And it felt kind of weird. Like I'm not even gonna fucking lie. Like this girl was like, "Oh my god, David, like can you like have sex with me?" I was like, "What?" And she was like really thirsty and creepy and shit. I don't remember which vlog it was. I think it was probably one of the newest ones. So I don't know. But you know, shit like that is still gonna make me feel like, all right, this nigga is still sus. So it's like you can, like even me, like I'm not really a viewer of his shit, but like I was new to his shit, and like one of the first video I've seen was so like fucking toxic. Like that shit wasn't even like behind the scenes type of vibes, you know? It was right there in front of you. So kind of glad he is aware of that. He acknowledged that it exists because it's very apparent. It was very apparent. You know, and it reminded me of that Meat Canyon shit. That Meat Canyon video was pretty fucking accurate. I mean, even he knew, you know. It's like David was the fucking king, and like just his minions follow him around in every fucking video, just wanting a brand new Lamborghini. Like they just gotta have that fucking Lambo. But yeah, and he talks about like towards the end of it of having a HR system for like human resources for his videos or some shit. So like if somebody feels uncomfortable, whatever, they can communicate like effectively, you know, and he can address the problem better and, you know, actually take it seriously. Because in his video he said, you know, he didn't take it seriously, he believed his friend because, you know, childhood, da 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 da. For me, that's kind of understandable. It's because it's like, damn, really, that nigga, are you serious, really? But yeah, that's actually a good thing to do. That's a good move. But yeah, what do you guys think? Like I'm not like a David Dobrik fan. Like I don't watch his shit like that. I just know of him because he's big, you know, like Dream and those Minecraft kids. So I still think he's kind of sus because, you know, that power dynamic shit kind of creepy. Like the whole vibes in the videos I've seen is just kind of off. And Bad Baby says something. I don't think she don't lie. She doesn't fucking lie. Like she's bold as fuck. So either way, you know, I'm neutral as fuck on this whole shit. You know, I don't fucking know. Like, comment, subscribe.